Sometimes the best way to stay consistent is learning when to take a break. Today's video, I'll be sharing with you why stepping back can actually help you be more creative and stronger and also look at new opportunities. Today, I'll be sharing with you some of my own strategies, what I use while working on new projects and collaborating with different people and actually growing my social media platform while doing all of this overnight. But I want to tell you that all this stuff, it doesn't come together overnight as well. So let's get straight into it. So a lot of people are obviously on social media, yeah? You put a lot of energy and time into every single video, every upload. You want to get a little bit better at your craft, but honestly, it actually wears you down as an individual because you have this understanding that you got this obligation to be able to entertain the audience who have come to see you, which, don't get me wrong, to have an audience who is 200 people to 2,000 people to 2 million people, there is a level of like, oh my God, like I've got to turn up for these people and I've got to entertain for these people. It's draining, is what I'm saying to you. But while it's draining to the individual, because there's a part of it which obviously they love and enjoy and respect, and this is what they wanted to do, innit? Me too as well. So this is why I'm talking about it, because it's from the heart, innit? And what I've realized is that I'm being drained of my energy. I need to re-energize myself. I need to come off the internet. I need to have a break. I need to just do normal people stuff for a little while and then come back and to be able to tell people about the life experiences, what I've experienced through my content. And that's what I try to do with my platform. Obviously, I'm growing as a person, innit? So that's why I show like each and every single point. Like I've got a new video up, which is about my new setup. I'm actually going to upload another video because I've actually doubled up my setup to what I've got today. And I've got even more stuff. I know most of you lot just see the background of my background thing, but I've showed you, like, I've done a first room tour. So like, that's the first time I've ever done something like that, just because I wanted to show people about what goes into a content creator's setup, what you might need, and what I thought I needed in 2025 to future-proof myself to be a good contender and someone who's online with a presence in it, because that's what I care about on my channel. So while making these videos and being monetized, some of us might be, or might be searching for that monetization, there's a level of watch hours and time which you have to provide to be able to get that and to be able to yield some type of money from your account, right? Because that's kind of like the end goal at the end of the day. But for content creators and people who just are creating content, there are so many different platforms what you can use. I started my journey off on Instagram, innit? And then my friends actually said to me, you should do YouTube, innit? And I thought to myself, do you know what? I actually watch YouTube and it's a platform what I would like to be on, but I don't know if my content is enough for it to be able to monetize and grow in that type of way, which I see most people doing on YouTube. So I thought, anyway, let me just give it a go, innit? Because all I'm doing is wondering and worrying and making up excuses why I'm not doing something. So I got on with it, started to make the content, started to realize that I needed to invest a lot more within myself. Yeah. So having a good setup, having a good mic, having lights, all of these types of things were like, I deemed them as necessary for me to be comfortable to be on the net. I wasn't just doing it off my phone and all that. You know, them days are done of just thinking that you can, but I have realized during this time that me filming some things on my phone has got me 10,000 views on YouTube, you know. And yes, I wish I did edit it a little bit better, but this time now I've gotten a lot more smarter about like how I'm going to do it. Like I've invested again on some microphones, invested again on some camera equipment. And it's draining because obviously I've got to work for all these things. I'm not getting paid at the beginning and you're not really seeing a return in it. So it's not about the return. It's not about the money what's being spent. It's about building the community, because the community are going to be able to support you through rocky times, low times, and times when you just want to share stuff with people, innit? So that's what I make my community about, which is people that want to share parts of their lives which are going to be meaningful to other people in the future, innit? And I definitely feel that this whole YouTube, me being a content creator, me being in the construction industry, that is like, it's finding its own niche at the moment now. It's not massive, but do you know what? It's fine, because the world is a massive place and people find interest in loads of different things, which I've come to accept now. Because before I thought, why would someone care, innit? But the difference is there's a lot of people that care, innit? I just need to tap into that and stop thinking that like everyone is like myself or something. They're not. And I've seen that they're not, due to like how many views I've even got on videos when I've talked about certain subjects, which has made me do research on certain things as well. Because if we don't know, a lot of people tend to go to YouTube for advice as a search engine. It's like becoming one of the main search engines when people want to go out and find out information about something. They're not like searching it on Google anymore. They're searching it on YouTube, because content and consistency is the key with all of these things. And I've realized that by being on all of the different platforms. So I've got a TikTok as well. I'm not very consistent on my TikTok because I don't know. I just can't really get with TikTok, really. I find YouTube has started to build up, not at a crazy rate. I think the TikTok would build even crazier, but it's just, you have to be live on that platform. And I prefer doing these live streams, what I do now, because it's testing my ability, being able to entertain people for a period of time, because none of these videos which I make are scripted. I might script the beginning because I realize that catching people's attention from the beginning and telling them what is to come helps people staying around. I get that. And I do really understand that. And that's something which I've had to try to incorporate on my content, so people do actually stay around and they view the full video in it, which is, it's a difficult method to get when you just want to try and get a point across. But I've understood that that's not how people want to kind of watch a video, innit? So I've had to change my own style myself, innit? It's been difficult, but the ability to be able to change and to be able to say that, okay, content like this is doing a lot better, let me double down and do that a little bit more, or do more of what people want to see. I always ask people, what do you want to see? Let me know in the comment sections, because I read all of the comment sections of my videos. Of course I do. And I appreciate all of the people who do drop comments and have conversation, because they come from all sectors all over the world, which I'm happy with at the end of the day. You know, I'm in London making these videos and these are my thoughts, and to let people listen to them, that's me opening myself up, but also understanding that there are many like-minded people who go through the same things. Like going through this barrier of like thinking of ideas of how to make content every single day or make content more interesting is not for everybody. You know, people run out of ideas very quickly. Yes, people have got Chat GP, but you got to understand, you got to give it some hints about what type of person you are, or what type of person what you'll be comfortable with doing. And I don't suggest that really, because that isn't quite natural. And I feel that you do get some good ideas. I'm not going to lie. You would get some good ideas if you gave them a lot of information, you know, but being more natural about your videos has a more relatable feeling, so people can relate to it. And that's more going to get you more views, most definitely. Like I watch people I seem like I could relate to, and it makes it more interesting to watch those types of people. You know, it's not a drag or anything. So being consistent, and even when I've had this little break, I've had like a 3-week break of not like uploading content and not just putting stuff out, but I've been consistent with making content while I've not been on, because I've felt that sometimes when I come on and I do content and I do live and I do everything at the same time, it's a bit too much for me. So I'm trying to find a method where I've got enough videos in the uploading space, or ready to upload and ready to go. So I can obviously do the lives as well, but I like my content to be about what I'm doing right now, innit? Because that way people are up to speed. So I've filmed quite a lot of stuff most recently, which I'm ready to start putting out and pushing out. So definitely start to look out for those uploads. Like I said, the uploads will be every single Sunday. There will be brand new videos, brand new content. I've re-edited a couple of my videos because I didn't like how they looked as well. And I didn't get that many views on it as well. So I thought, why not? Let's repurpose it. Let's edit it in a way which I feel I'm more happier with. And I advise a lot of other people to do that at the end of the day. You know, like if you didn't get 1,000 views on it, don't worry about it. And that's your average. Take it back down, re-edit it, make it a little bit better. It might need to be shorter. You might need to cut out certain things, but be able to do that, innit? I've been able to look at some of my content, which I've posted before, and criticize myself for it at the same points, innit? Because there's been points what I'm not happy with, which I feel that, like, you know, if you get past that stage of rewatching everything what you do, it won't feel so much like a task for you to be like, oh, do you know what? I need to take that bit out. You do need to take that bit out because it kind of ruins the video. And if you take that bit out, it might make it a little bit better. And again, always trying to make sure that I'm trying to ask people for a call to action. So if you enjoy my content and me telling you about collaborating with people, brands, like on my 3 weeks off, I've still been speaking to 3 brands, which I've been talking to, which I've got stuff in the pipeline coming out, which I know will be big projects, but I keep quiet about them because a lot of people, you sign MDMAs and stuff like that. So what I am is I'm always mindful of thinking about what's going to go on in the next 2-3 months, things for me to do or things that I actually do want to do. So I've made a list not too long ago of companies who I want to collaborate with, and I've been researching their companies. I've been looking at what I could offer to them, but I've also been making a proposal letter as well, because I feel that I saw bigger content creators. So I watch Agent, I watch AMP, I watch Kai Cenat, and I watch Streamer University. And, you know, like understanding that it's okay for you as a content creator, whether you're a micro content creator like myself, who's got 10,000 followers up to like 50, that's what they call a micro. It's okay for you to go out and message companies who you want to work with, you know? And when I saw that people who have 200,000, they're not micro, they're big content creators, they're still messaging companies and stuff. Why not? Why am I not doing it? I'm no different. I want to do the same things they want to do. I think some of the content would help. Some of the content would help with exposure, with pushing yourself out there to the next crowd, innit? So yeah, I suggest people to do it. You know, you can't be too shy or too proud to be able to reach out and shoot someone a message and say, hey, really like your brand, would like to collaborate with you, blah, 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 blah. I'm actually getting that, and I actually get that through YouTube at the moment as well, which I'm surprised because I thought my numbers would have had to been a little bit higher, but I appreciate everyone who has subscribed to my channel and that is watching the growth or watches these types of videos where I do talking straight to you, because these are different to my vlog videos, which I've got coming out very soon, which is working at night for 72 hours. I've got an episode 1 and an episode 2 coming out, so definitely look out for that. And that's my take from it. Like, and I'll show you a little bit of what I do, because I think some of you lot see me here at the computer and stuff like that, but I do a lot of work in it. So that's one side which, you know, if you're interested in that type of content, I'd definitely appreciate if you check it out. But I appreciate if you like, share and subscribe, because this video was about content and telling you that sometimes you do need to take a break from this content thing, man. The big content creators do it. Do you know what I mean? You see Duke Dennis take a break. These lot people need to take holidays. You need to enjoy yourself. Life is life, and don't let the content life you. Stay on it, stay consistent, and stay looking for that next opportunity for you to connect the dots together, because it is out there. Sometimes you just need a break from what you're doing to be able to breathe and to go into another room and to go into things with a clear head. I've got a super clear head for the next couple of 3 months, and I'm going to hit it up on the content. I've got a lot of exciting things which I can't talk about at the moment, but I'm definitely going to do. And I'm definitely going to take you guys who are subscribed to this channel along with me on the journey, because now it's going to start to get excited. Now I'm going to start to do some things what I want to do. So we're going to get litty. So just remember that. Subscribe up, because the lives are going to start to increase and I'm going to start pushing out more quality content. Let's get it.